2, 1. All engine running. Liftoff. We have a liftoff.
Okay, so if you're really serious about getting or receiving really good information or data pertaining to a really good crypto that has been hidden, but once it starts getting mentioned with names like VeChain, and then you start seeing some of the enterprises and partners that are working with this certain crypto, then you got to go do research, right? See, I would never say this is a strong buy. What I would say is this is a strong research. But then also with common sense, you can put two and two together. So again, I give little pieces, right? Put it together. You'll be ahead of the game. Now, if you're really serious, you're going to listen to this information, and then I'll give you my feedback on this. But this is only for those who are really, really serious about getting those real cryptos that are not just here to play around little games, for a couple of months. I'm talking about cryptos that should be here past 2030. Again, nothing is ever for certain, but out of this technology that is going to be a great transformation upon a lot of industries. Okay, there's going to be certain cryptos that are going to have longevity, and this one will have, in my opinion, not financial advice, but you gotta put the pieces together. So if you're really serious, listen to the information, the data, and then after I'll give you my feedback on how I'm going to be attacking this. All right, guys.
CoinTelegraph launches consulting division to drive enterprise blockchain adoption. Partners with Insular and VeChain. CoinTelegraph, the leading publication for blockchain and cryptocurrency news, has announced the launch of its CoinTelegraph consulting division. The new business sector is focused on advancing enterprise blockchain adoption by helping companies understand the potential of blockchain technology and then matching them with enterprise blockchain vendors to implement solutions. According to Gartner, the business value added by blockchain will grow to more than $176 billion by 2025. This number is expected to exceed $3.1 trillion by 2030. While the growth of enterprise blockchain is on the rise, traditional consulting firms are just becoming familiar with the blockchain space. Given CoinTelegraph's 6 years of expertise covering the blockchain industry, the company believes that it is best positioned to boost enterprise blockchain adoption by educating and connecting customers with leading blockchain vendors. Its wide network across blockchain startups and technology leaders will facilitate this endeavor. CoinTelegraph Consulting is initially partnering with Insular, a provider of scalable private and public blockchain solutions focused on North American and European enterprise markets, and VeChain, which powers Walmart China's blockchain platform, along with Foodgate's blockchain food traceability program. Arseni Dane, managing director of CoinTelegraph Consulting, told CoinTelegraph, "There is great potential for enterprises to adopt blockchain technology, but there still isn't enough education and collaboration between service providers and those willing to embrace blockchain for the enterprise." According to Dane, CoinTelegraph Consulting offers a unique, unbiased market strategy, with the potential to bring the organization's wide network together with professional consultants. The CoinTelegraph Consulting division is led by industry veterans, technology analysts at former Boston Consulting Group, Accenture and McKinsey senior experts. These individuals will assist enterprise customers during every stage of the blockchain implementation process. Together, they will identify use cases, review different vendors, and provide assistance in bringing a solution to market. The last part is particularly vital given that, by Insular's estimate, only 7% of enterprise blockchain pilots actually make it into production today. "We are not a consulting firm trying to sell our own solutions to companies," explained Dane. "Rather, we have a unique market strategy that is completely unbiased and transparent. We are connecting industry participants within our vast network to enterprise blockchain vendors that are suited to meet their tangible business needs." CoinTelegraph Consulting will also offer its clients unbiased reports and educational materials that demonstrate how blockchain can bring real value to enterprises. "The reports we are producing are explanations of what blockchain vendors do," said Dane. "Our clients typically view these materials as beneficial because they are not a sales pitch." For example, together with Insular, CoinTelegraph Consulting produced a report entitled "Empowering Supply Chain Digital Transformation with Distributed Ledgers." This report analyzed 5 enterprise blockchain use cases across automotive, retail, mining and manufacturing industries to assess blockchain adoption in supply chains. Several supply chain challenges related to trust that blockchain solutions can help solve are cited in the document. Key findings include poor traceability -70% supply chain visibility gap between initial suppliers and internal client systems. Poor automation -90% of retailers inaccurately forecast demand. Poor relations across multiple counterparties -60% of companies regularly overpay their supply chain vendors. Regulatory compliance burden -45% of supply chain executives say that they are experiencing increased pressure for regulatory compliance and internal compliance to contracts. Leveraging the CoinTelegraph network. While the CoinTelegraph Consulting division started about a month ago, there is already significant demand from enterprise blockchain vendors wanting to join the network. According to Dane, solution providers have a desire to join CoinTelegraph Consulting because it solves a major industry problem, which is connecting clients with vendors quickly and efficiently. "We are giving vendors access to large enterprises that are eager to work with us based on CoinTelegraph's credibility and reputation in the blockchain space," said Dane. CoinTelegraph Consulting's first vendor partner, Insular, helps businesses adopt ROI-driven blockchain solutions. One of the key benefits behind the company's technology is the ability to join private or public blockchain networks without running a node, making it more straightforward for enterprises to scale without requiring their vendors or customers to commit to any IT infrastructure. The Insular blockchain platform solves both scalability and complexity issues for enterprises. Peter VeChain, Insular's founder and chief revenue officer, told CoinTelegraph, "Our network can process over 20,000 transactions per second." VeChain also noted that Insular is used by several enterprise firms at Fortune 500 companies, which view blockchain as a complex technology that typically requires different skill sets and prior knowledge. Insular counts Microsoft, Oracle, UC Berkeley, at Carney and Insular among its partners and customers. Companies don't want to commit to something they don't understand, noted VeChain. Our platform solves this by enabling an average enterprise developer to work with our platform without any prior skill sets. However, while VeChain pointed out that enterprises are ready to adopt blockchain technology, there is still the need for a solution that meets rigorous business requirements suitable for commercial deployment. Joining CoinTelegraph Consulting will help solve this challenge by connecting Insular with a number of companies in the blockchain space seeking a solution like theirs. We are confident that our partnership with CoinTelegraph Consulting will help grow our network in the blockchain space, allowing us to connect with companies that can use our technology, said VeChain. With CoinTelegraph's reach, we will pretty much be able to connect with anyone interested in blockchain, giving us an advantage of connecting with the right people at the right time. Bringing public blockchains to enterprises. VeChain's blockchain technology enables Walmart China and its suppliers to garner customer trust by improving food safety, quality and authenticity of product data. Built on the VeChain Thor blockchain in collaboration with PwC, the Walmart China blockchain traceability platform is one of the first major business applications on a public blockchain. This makes it distinct from other food supply chain management solutions like the IBM Food Trust Network built on Hyperledger Fabric, which is a private blockchain network. The immutability of a public blockchain, coupled with verifiable information, makes our solution really unique, VeChain's COO, Kevin Feng, told CoinTelegraph. While most enterprise blockchain solutions are private, like those offered by IBM Blockchain and Hyperledger, we have enterprises use a public blockchain, as this provides for lower transactions costs and better data transparency. The VeChain platform allows Walmart China customers to scan products with a smartphone to access the source and geographic location of tracked food products, the travel route a product made to any supermarket, product inspection reports, and more. By the end of 2020, Walmart China's traceability system is expected to have traceable fresh meat account for 50% of the total sales of packaged fresh meat. Traceable vegetables will account for 40% of the total sales of packaged vegetables, and traceable seafood will account for 12.5% of total seafood sales. Feng mentioned that there is massive potential in the collaboration with CoinTelegraph Consulting, allowing VeChain's blockchain solution to reach an even larger market in China. We've done a lot of work with consulting firms like PwC and Deloitte, which have played a critical role in getting companies like Walmart to understand the potential of blockchain technology. However, CoinTelegraph has a deeper involvement in the blockchain space, which is likely to help us gain clients specialized in blockchain seeking a public protocol. Like Insular, VeChain will also support CoinTelegraph Consulting by creating use cases and business models to educate companies on the benefits of public blockchains for enterprise adoption. We want to push for adoption of public blockchains, as most enterprises believe that private blockchains are a safer choice to implement. By working with CoinTelegraph Consulting, we can make this solution more visible to companies interested in learning more, explained Feng. An ever-expanding business. While Insular and VeChain are the first technology firms to partner with CoinTelegraph Consulting, Dane expects about 20 to 30 more service providers to join the network in the coming year. We are in the process of negotiation with more technological leaders to join the CoinTelegraph Consulting network, he said. At the same time, we are reaching out and working with enterprise clients to educate them and deliver solutions of our partners. Dane revealed that the company plans to bring a huge enterprise client on during the beginning of next year, noting that there will also be a meetup hosted at Davos 2020 to connect solution providers with potential partners. CoinTelegraph Consulting will open a new office in Singapore early next year.
All right, everybody. So this is really important. So please try to pay attention. I'm going to probably make not only a part 2, but probably a part 3, a part 4. We'll see how long or how many videos I'll do because of the abundance of information that is here. All right. So first, I want to talk about Insular's tokenomics. The market cap for Insular is around 5 million, 5.5 million. And the circulating supply is 32,500,000 with a total supply of 50 million INS. All right, so I like that right off the bat. Again, we're talking about a market cap of $5 million and a circulating supply of 32 million and total supply of 50 million. Now, the volume I'm not too fond of or happy about, which is around 327,000, but it is on quote unquote reputable exchanges like Binance and OKX. So with the highest volume being on Binance, you know my favorite exchange is OceanEX. I just got to throw it in there. But with that being said, you can still find Insular in Binance, OKX, KuCoin, even IDEX. So I'm not too concerned about the volume with Insular. So now, again, there is so much information here. All right, I'm going to for sure, it's going to be more than 2 videos about all the information here, because of the parties, the entities that are entangled in this whole thing, and of course VeChain. There's just so much here that I don't think people are really grasping. All right, in the Bible they have Selah, and that means to just calmly meditate on it. Like, don't just go past it really fast. Okay, so I'm going to tell you guys, there's got to be a lot of Selah here. We got to calmly, pause and really take as much information that they're giving us here, because there's a lot of information. Okay, so now I'm going to close this video here, but this is the way I want to close it when talking about Insular. All right, so in this article, we read, or we heard, because you can go and read it, but for those of you who are getting this information from this YouTube video on my channel, we heard that Insular is used by several enterprise firms and Fortune 500 companies, okay, which views blockchain as a complex technology which typically requires different skill sets and prior knowledge. Okay, so this is where Insular comes. Insular counts Microsoft, Oracle, UC Berkeley, A.T. Kearney. Okay, so A.T. Kearney is an American global management consulting firm that focuses on strategic and operational CEO agenda issues facing businesses, governments, and institutions around the globe. Okay, also, Swiss is one of those that is working with Insular in some capacity. Okay, Swiss promotes the partnership between academia and the market with innovation projects, networking, training, and coaching, laying the groundwork for successful Swiss startups, products, and services. Swiss partners with Swinex to offer the market entry camps for global expansion. All right. This to me is a strong research. Okay, look at the coin, and again, I'm looking at this as an investor, right? I'm not giving anybody investment advice. This is me sharing my opinion on what I think about Insular. All right, so to me, this is, again, I never say strong buy. I say this is strong research, and this strong research for me has me. I've already made up my mind on this. Okay, so I'm already doing things to really lock in here. All right. So again, one of the things that I like to mention and I talk about, tell me who you hang out with, who you're rubbing shoulders and elbows with, who is in your circle. Okay. The Boston Consulting Group. That's one of those I want to do a video on as well. I mean, the names that are mentioned here, and of course, VeChain and Insular was the first one. See, this CoinTelegraph consulting, if you really understand the people that are involved, this is a major group here. All right, some major players, okay, with major connections, a lot of reach. So this shows me that Insular, this is just like how VeChain, okay, this just gives me the clarity and lets me see behind the scenes of what's really happening with a crypto that is at 5 million market cap and it has only a total supply of 50 million and circulating 32. This thing can really fly, especially if it's in a bull market. So again, not financial advice, but if you're wise and you're one of those that have common sense and can put the pieces together, you can see what could happen just with the names that are involved. And then imagine in a bull market what Insular, I hope I'm pronouncing it correctly, the name, but you know what I mean, INS. You can only imagine where the price can go. Okay, so for me, again, I'm going to be making more videos pertaining to this as well. I'll be making other videos. I have a strong connection with Planchain. I'm getting a lot of information as well. I've been giving little hints about what's going on with certain cryptos. And, let me not just go into it because then I just keep rambling on. I don't want to keep talking. But I just wanted to share this information and give you guys a little bit of the heads up. And don't, I don't talk too much about every kind of news that comes out. That's not what I do. But when I get something like this, all right, and some people just fly by it, they'll talk about it, but they don't really understand what's going on here because they don't understand the players that are involved. This is really valuable information. All right, guys, till next time, stay blessed, be blessed. You already know.